Welcome back, all my Minecrafting friends. This is the Day 6 player update of the May 2015 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, the Minecraft Deli Challenge. And in this Day 6, I did say in an earlier update that whoever had the most points, single players, whoever had the single player most points would get to choose what we're doing in June, and that person is John Fall 92. So I have put a comment on his video saying what the four choices are, and he hasn't responded yet, but I would like to get an answer as soon as possible so I can start working on the getting the details finalized for the announcement video. But the four choices are, the first one is called Zombie Life, and I'm not going to give you all the details about it, but you'll be playing as a zombie, okay? I mean, not exactly as a zombie, because that doesn't work in vanilla, but close as we can get. The second challenge is called Little House on the Prairie. It's a building challenge with some dietary restrictions. Okay. The third challenge is called Ocean Temple Assault. It has a really cool seed that I think you're all going to really appreciate. But it's extremely dangerous, probably the most dangerous one that we've ever attempted, and I expect everyone to die. And the last one is called Trapped in the Nether. Now, we've had a Nether challenge in the past, okay, but this one is a little different, but it is kind of similar. But basically, it's just what it sounds like: trapped in the Nether. So, if John would get back to me and let me know which one we're doing in June, then that would be cool. Let's get started on the list. The reason that let's start with John, seeing as he's in the lead at the moment in the single player category. He did some potato farming on day 6. He did not get a poison potato. He did some fishing. He cut some trees. He got apples. He was fighting mobs at night and did not get a carrot. Okay. Next, we have the team of Jade LF, Technoscribe, Franken Honest, also known as Mike Deadman, and the deceased Momo, also known as Mom of Miners. They have 22 points, which puts them in the lead in the team category. They worked on their deli interior in day 6. They got a poison potato, and they made the grave site for Momo. Okay. Next, let's talk about the team of Murph and Dan. They went mining for gold. They were looking for a rabbit. They killed horses to get leather. They also killed cows. They did some strip mining for gold, and they got some gold, but not enough for, I think they got 4 or 5, which is enough for the gold carrot, because you just need nuggets for that, but not enough for the apple. So they could make a gold carrot if they have a carrot. I think they do. Okay. Next is Black Belt Crafter. In day 6, he got milk. He went fishing. He made a cake. He killed zombies. Then he went caving. And he came back up and killed some horses. And while he was killing zombies, he did not get a potato, which is what he was trying to get. Okay. Next is R. Smalek. R. Smalek was heading home on day 6. He did some sailing in the process of trying to get home. He killed some horses for leather. He got lost. He doesn't know where his home is at the moment. But then he did get back home, apparently, because I have other notes here saying that, yeah, he got home. He was lost temporarily, but he found it, and he got home. He made bread, he collected some sand, and he continued construction work on the food truck. Okay, next we have Sephi. Sephi went exploring on day 6. He found mushrooms, both varieties, all in one spot. It was pretty cool. He was fighting mobs at night, and he got a carrot. So good job, Steffi. I mean Sephi, not Steffi. Sephi. Okay. Next is Purdue Matt from the D&K Plays Minecraft channel. He did some potato farming. He made bread. He cut trees. And he did fishing. Next we have Velk. Velk started out his episode looking for his house. He eventually found his house. He planted melon seeds. Guess to grow more melons. 'Cause you can never have too many melons, you know. He was killing mobs at night for vegetables. Didn't get any. But he does have 16 framed foods on the wall. So his point total is 16, which puts him pretty close to the leader. Next we have the solo world of Technoscribe. On day 6, she got milk, she made cake, she did some fishing, and she got a puffer fish. And she currently has 12 points. Next is Jade LF in her single player world. She worked on her deli. She worked on walls, roof, glass windows, and the floor. And she currently has 16 points, which puts her close to the leader. The leader being John Fall 92 with 18 points. Okay, next we have Conquering. Conquering found the jungle in day 6, got the cocoa beans and the melons. She tamed a horse on the way home. She rode the horse home almost all the way. She had to get off in a forest that was near her house because she's having trouble navigating through the forest at night while the mobs were chasing her. And she did some fishing from the roof of her house. So that's cool, or the roof of her deli. And she currently has 12 points. Next we have 8-Bit Dame. 8-Bit Dame collected sand, worked on the deli, was fighting mobs at night, did not get any vegetables. Next we have Johnny Raichu. Johnny Raichu was grinding zombies at the beginning of his episode. And then he gave up on grinding zombies and decided to just go out on the surface and fight mobs. He fought mobs for a while, and he got a potato. And he currently has 17 points. And I think he has the ingredients for another point or two. So he is in second place in the single player category. Next we have Ben of the Cell in Gaming channel. He started building his deli. Alright, he continued building his deli. He cut down some trees because you need more wood. He was fighting mobs. He got apples from the trees that he cut. Then he went mining and found diamonds. He was looking for gold, but he found diamonds. I think he'd rather have gold at this point. Next we have Tim Obert, also known as Captain Hook 5150. He was cutting wood in day 6. He led a chicken a long way back to his house. Got him inside the house. Actually, I think he took him down into his mine and walled him into a little spot in the mine, so he can just stop by and pick up an egg every once in a while. Then he went mining, and then he went caving. Next we have Badheart MC. In day 6, he was going home. Then he was cutting trees on the way, fighting mobs. He went to a went to a zombie dungeon and was grinding zombies. He got a carrot and a potato. So his vegetables are covered. And he has currently a total of 11 points. Next we have the team of Nua Zusa and Soma Tome. Nua was walking home on day 6 and he found a village. Of course there are no villages in our worlds, but he said it was OG's fault because OG set the world up for him. But he didn't take any vegetables from the village, he only took apples. Alright. And Nua and Soma currently have a total of, I'm not sure, they counted 21, but I think one of their foods I don't recognize, so I'm putting them down for 20 points. Maybe in the last episode they will clarify exactly what they have on the wall. Okay, next we have Smithy MC. Smithy found mushrooms on day 6. He got milk. He started framing foods, and he was fighting mobs at night. Next we have Boonslayer. Boonslayer was breeding cows. He did some caving and he got some gold. He was fighting mobs, and he's looking for a jungle and currently lost in the wilderness. Okay, let's see if he finds a jungle. Let's see if he finds his way home. Next we have Cherry Bitters. She started out her episode by grinding zombies, and she got a potato. Good job. Then she was riding her horse home. She did some fishing, and when the mobs wouldn't leave her alone, she decided to spend the rest of the evening fighting mobs. Next we have the team of Load Central. They did some zombie grinding. They went to the Nether. They did some farming, and they did some fighting of mobs. And I don't know how many foods they have framed. Okay, next we have Sephi. Maybe he posted 2 days. Okay, so in his second day, he got leather. He worked on his deli. He was fighting mobs. He got feather falling boots from a zombie. That's cool. And he currently has 14 points. And finally we have Bear Family 07, which was represented by the Moat this episode. He went out and he made buckets, and then he went out and got milk. Then he killed the cow, and I don't know if he got any leather or not, but his team is really short on leather. Okay, he was fighting mobs at night. He came back to the house and made pie, and he constructed an underground farm and did some bone mealing, and got some wheat from the farm. So it takes care of day 6. There is day 7 and day 8 left, which is a total of 9 episodes, because the first day was day 0. And next month, or this day number and episode number not matching is really driving me nuts. So next month we're going to do something a little different. We're going to skip day 0 and start right out on day 1. Day 1 will be episode 1. And if you want to record your day 0, that's fine, and post it. But let's all get together and start calling our episodes by the episode number and have it match the day number on the F3 counter, and life will be much simpler for everyone. Okay, this is Mike Deering signing out, and I hope to hear from John Fall 92 as soon as possible. If you have any suggestions for him about which one you would prefer, feel free to bug him. Leave him messages, send him emails, call him on the phone, knock on his door, whatever you feel like doing. This is Mike Deering signing out.